It's European action once more today. We're back in the Europa League group stage. Can we get our first ever win? Let's find out today. Welcome back then guys to the Red Devil Revival, now here for episode 45 of our Road to Glory series. And as I just mentioned in the intro, we return to European action today. We have another group stage game, this time with Charleroi. Now, if you missed the last episode where we started off the Europa League up against Atalanta and also took on Mainz in a local derby, they're feeling right above me so I can see exactly how that game got on and how both of those games really got on. And of course, if you do enjoy today's video, do make sure to drop a like down onto it. And if you're not already and you do want to keep up to date with all of my content, such as the Road to Glory series here at Kaiserslautern, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, we have since last time out played 2 matches and life is going very well in the Bundesliga. We had the best defence in the league currently, and we are on an unbeaten streak now of 7 games. I really can't quite believe that fact, but things are going very, very well indeed. In terms of those fixtures, if we go to our schedule, of course, last night we took on Atalanta and Mainz. Decent results, a bit unfortunate with the Atalanta one, but even so, not too bad. We then took on Stuttgart in the league, and we got a very, very lucky win here up against them. We won it 2-1. We had initially a goal from Hikmet to get us back level, and then we had a 90th winner from Ludwig, which initially was disallowed for offside, and then VAR, for once, it's I think the only time so far in this series so far on this save, VAR actually gave the goal after looking at it. I could not believe it. I was just thinking, oh, it's going to get disallowed, it's going to finish a draw. But no, it got given and we actually won the game. After that, we then took on, at the time, first placed Hertha Berlin, and we beat them 3-0. Now, don't get me wrong, we had 2 goals from corners in this. Other than the Plegrid goal, all the goals were from set pieces. But we were really decent. It was a very even game. We took our chances, Berlin didn't, and we won it. And as a result, in the Bundesliga, we sit currently in 5th position with 14 points from 7 games. I say an unbeaten run currently of 7. We haven't lost since the opening day of the season. Things are going very, very well indeed. But today we have to take on Hoffenheim, who sit in 8th currently, and also Charleroi, who are the only team in our Europa League to have got a win. In terms of how we're lining up for the Europa League game, it is as follows. It's a bit of a rotated side, but it's still a very strong side. Stefan Schultz, the young keeper, comes back in goal today. Lidin Arnu and Liuzio start at the back. Bruckner, Garcia, Alex Garcia that is, and De Chiara start as the then following back 3, as I keep on referring to them now. Gallagher and Hikmet starting in midfield. Hikmet has had some phenomenal form. You can see his average rating there of 7.46. He's played 5 times. He's got 1 goal and he's got 4 assists. He's been doing very, very well. And then it's Jimenez and Skletterberg starting up front. Now, it's how we line up. Let's get into this game and hopefully get our first win of the Europa League under our belt. If we submit our side, we'll get into it. We'll go to our team talk. I do think we need to be honest with the lads and say we are expecting a win. Although Charleroi did win their opening fixture, we've got a better team. 100%. I'm going to point the finger at the lads. Going to say I'm expecting you to win today. Nobody cared, which is always good. I say to the rest of them, I have faith in them. And most of them are seeming pretty motivated. We kick off. Let's get into the game. Let's see how we do. Here we are away, so it is going to be difficult, but I'm confident nonetheless. I believe Atalanta haven't played yet. I might be wrong. Maybe they have played. No, they might well have played by the looks of it. And if they have, it looks like they've beaten Bratislava, which is always good. Basically, if we lose today, we are in a really big spot of bother in our group because Charleroi will be on 6 points, Atalanta will be on 4, and we'll only have 1 after 2 fixtures have been played. So, won't be good at all. Really wouldn't be. Hikmet here, who I have now actually nicknamed to just Hikmet. And, oh, we're going to get a pen. We might be able to get a very cheap penalty there. I thought the player got the ball, really, but maybe he didn't. If we do get one, then it'll be a nice way to start the game. They are checking it via VAR, and they've given it. Okay, I didn't expect to get it. I presume it's going to be Jimenez stepping up, is it? Yeah, it is Raul Jimenez. He has 20 penalties in FM. He's ridiculous at him. He'll probably miss it now, I've said that. Jimenez, though, to step up. Yep, the keeper saves it. Why do I say anything? Why do I ever praise players for anything? Oh my goodness. He hasn't scored since the opening day in the Cup. So he hasn't scored in over a month, 2 months now. He's not doing very well. Other than tutoring players, he really isn't having much luck in our team currently. I can't believe he's just missed that. After I bigged him up saying, yeah, he's got 20 penalties. I'm sure he's got 20. Yeah, he's got 20 penalty taking, 15 finishing, 15 composure. And the keeper pulled off a great save. Deary me. Garcia's ball in there and, oh my days, the Charleroi keeper's made 2 absolutely massive saves in this game so far. Deary me. Lidin now a great chance. Lidin's having a very, very good season. He and Hikmet have got the joint most player of the match awards in our season so far. He's having a very, very good year. He really is. That's a poor clearance there. Now Lidin has intercepted it. He's put in, what a ball. Skretterberg. He gets there first, but that was entirely Lidin's doing. An unbelievable ball he just whipped into the box there. Skretterberg was the first to react, beat the keeper to it. After making out about how good the keeper was playing for Charleroi, he just completely balls it up and been caught out of his line. Happy with that, that's for sure. But a brilliant cross and then a lovely timed run from Skretterberg. Keeps himself onside as well. Massive goal, really, really good goal overall. And we take the opening lead in this game. Good stuff. Jimenez here to Bruckner. Come on, back to Jimenez. Can he make up for the earlier penalty miss? Skretterberg here. It's a goal. It's been deflected, but we'll take it. Skretterberg with his second of the game. Jimenez gets the assist as well, which hopefully might help his morale a little bit. Oh, dear me, that was a bit unlucky for Charleroi there, but I don't really care. I think it was this player here, Yokozlu, I think. Okay, Yokozlu, yeah, it took a massive deflection. Keeper stood really no chance at all, but I'm not fussed. It doesn't matter. Goals are goal at the end of the day. That's all that matters. Another highlight here. We're going to go and get another goal in this game. Quite possibly. It's a great ball. Skretterberg, he's got a first half hat-trick. Come on, Skretterberg, lovely goal. A great assist from Alex Garcia. Just plays the ball over the top of the defence. The defence sitting a little bit too high, maybe. Getting caught out by Skretterberg's pace and off the ball ability. He has his hat-trick. Really good stuff there. Brilliant bit of play. It's good that he is getting some goals because before this, I think our top goal scorer had 3 goals. So, not great. Defensively, we've been really good this year. Offensively, not so much. So, this could really, really help us out going forward. Going to do outstretched arms. Like that, it's going. Keep it up. They all look over the moon, which is, of course, unsurprising. And out into the second half we go. Hopefully, we can see more of the same in this half. We have a corner straight away. Garcia's ball into Lidin, who's hit the bar. Very unlucky. We got another corner actually because it hit the corner flag and went out for it. Another highlight. It's been a pretty action-packed though. And now all I was saying, I was about to say they got a chance, Charleroi, but we actually intercepted it. Good interception from Jimenez. A chance to break here. Come on, Raul. Can he get a goal? Jimenez. Oh, finally he scores on camera. At long last, the old man gets a goal. Raul Jimenez, he should have had one earlier on, but he's made up for it and scored in open play. Good stuff. We're going to make some subs now. I'm going to sub off Skretterberg, give him a bit of a rest now. Get Zakiri on. I'm also going to sub off Gallagher just because he's not fully fit. We'll get Sikowski on as well. No tactical change, just personnel and resting some players. We've been whizzing through the rest of this second half. We're nearly 80 minutes in, or I say I'm nearly 75 minutes in really. I've finally got another highlight. We've cleared the corner. Are we going to get a chance to break from it? It doesn't look. It looks like Charleroi may have a chance to actually get into the box. So Bruckner's got a very good clearance, but Zakiri doesn't, for some reason, want to go and actually win it. But good tackle from De Chiala. Good stuff. Whenever he plays De Chiala, our left back, he always does well. He's always very consistent, which is very nice to have from him. He doesn't get much in the way of game time, but Zakiri is just absolutely wasted that. We're going to make our final substitution then. I'm going to sub off Garcia for Pablo Garcia just because Alex isn't fully fit. I don't want to risk him aggravating the injury he's returning from. And then will we whiz through the rest of this half? There is another highlight. 82 minutes played. Sikowski with a really bad ball. That was awful. But Arnu, lovely ball there. Lovely little clearance. Bruckner puts it in. Zakiri! It's over the bar. Never really on target. That header always kind of got too much underneath the ball. And it went sailing over into the stands. But into the last few minutes we go into stoppage time. Are we going to win it? I highly presume we are. Indeed we do. A 4-0 win. We have our first victory in Europe as a Kaiserslautern boss, and that is a bloody brilliant way to get the win. It most certainly is. It will mean in the group stage we go level with Atalanta. We got the same amount of goals. I'm guessing they won 4-0 as well. There they are. They beat Slovan Bratislava 4-0. So currently we are level with them overall, which is pretty decent stuff. Of course, we still have one more game to do today. It is Hoffenheim away in the Bundesliga. A tough league game. But I will see you for that match, guys, very shortly. Here we are then now for our second game of the episode back in the Bundesliga, and to be honest, a lot of the players we played in the last game I am sticking with for this game. It is Schultz in net, leading then Torres, and then Luzio as our back three. Ludwig at right back, Garcia still as the DM, and Franco back in as our left back. It's then Gallagher and Zakowski in at midfield. I've dropped Hitmet just because he's not fully fit for this game, and then I'm sticking with Jimenez and Skletterberg up front for it as well. After, of course, they both scored in that last game. Even though Jimenez missed a pen, I think it's a good idea to kind of keep him going, see if we can get some form going for our experienced striker up front. But that's how we line up. Let's get into this game. The away game with Hoffenheim, a very, very tough match on paper. Can we get a good result here? Keep our unbeaten run going. I'll be honest, I doubt it away at Hoffenheim, but maybe we can do it. In terms of what I'm going to say to lads, I'm going to point the finger and just say to them, I want you to pick up where you left off from last time. I will certainly take a draw, maybe a 1-0, a 0-0, something like that. I will be very, very pleased with. If we get a win, I'll be over the moon, but I doubt it. Although you can see there just how poor Hoffenheim's form is, I just don't think we're going to get anything from it. The side they have is so strong. It is going to be a very, very tough fixture. We have won our last 4 games, which is quite ridiculous, really, when you think about it, and the level of a team that we are and the players that we have. But that is how we are playing. We are unbeaten in our last 8, winning our last 4. There's an early highlight here. Jimenez, I think, heads it on, or maybe Lidden, I'm not too sure. Puts it straight, though, at Leno. I presume that Bern Leno, as he moved from Arsenal to Hoffenheim. So that's a bit of a weird transfer, but okay, returning to Germany. Zakowski here. Is this going to be a chance for another highlight? Maybe. Gallagher with it. Garcia is very lucky. I thought he was going to lose that then. Franco now. Come on, Hector. We can do it. There's a chance to play it inside. He didn't use Zakowski, though. Franco plays it instead to Skretterberg. Oh, I couldn't pronounce his name for a second then. Oh, Skretterberg. Oh, dearie me. That probably should have been a goal. That could come back and bite us. I also spotted that Luzio's picked up a nice early knock, which isn't ideal. Not at all. We may have to sub him off pretty shortly. I don't know how bad injury it is. I'll have a look in a second see. Leading with a good header. He doesn't head it to anyone, though, unfortunately. Brun Larsen with the ball here on this left-hand side. He loses it, though, to Ludwig. Come on, good interception, though. It's an awful clearance. Absolutely dreadful clearance from our right back. Grösser here now plays it. It goes to Adams. They're keeping the ball. It's going to be a goal. Let's be honest. Kamara. Yep, Abdul Kamara. He's so good in this year's game. And he has another goal. His 6th of the season. Hoffenheim taking an early lead. He reckons it's a bruised ankle. Oh, he'll be fine. It's a bloody bruise. There's nothing to worry about, John. Deary me. Right. Jimenez now. One thing I think is worth noting, guys, is that I'm not going to be changing the formation yet, but as we go on and become a bit more of a stronger team, I may eventually look to play a tactic where it's only 2 centre-backs and a half-back. The reason why is because Luzio is fantastic at half-back. They're going to a penalty VAR, but I'm not even talking about it because I know it's not going to give it. He was miles outside the box. But I may well go to this possible formation. I'll show it to you in a sec. Once you get the decision made on this VAR call, it's not going to get given. What a surprise. It's not a pen, it's outside the box. The tactic, though, just so you can see, is like this. I'm really tempted to try it with this halfback, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. It might be something to consider, maybe, but I don't think we're strong enough yet to play it. Who was that went sliding in? It was Ludwig. Completely missed the ball. He slid in about 1,000,000 miles an hour and just flew past Kamara. Nowhere near him. So far, I'll be honest, we're quite unlucky because Hoffenheim have only 1 shot on target and they've scored it. So it's not ideal. Oh, my days. Why did Schultz not come out for that? He's a sweeper keeper. We've conceded to Turan Çalhanoğlu, who I'm going to presume must be the other Çalhanoğlu's brother. I can't remember his name now. The one that's at AC Milan. Oh, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. That is awful. Why did Schultz not come out for that? That is entirely Schultz's mistake, and his rating has dropped as a result. We're 2-0 down. I wouldn't say we deserve to be 2-0 down. The second one is a mistake. The first one was just a good bit of play from Hoffenheim. Very, very disappointing. Dressing room, thrash me arms, far from pleased. It is not good enough from us whatsoever. Very, very poor stuff. I'm going to get Hikmet on, then we'll bring him on for Gallagher, swap these 2 over. Hopefully, maybe we can see a bit more positivity with a player of his ability on the pitch. In fact, that is actually a highlight to begin this second half with. Come on, lads. Can we get anything? Alex Garcia steps up. He goes for goal. It's over the bar, unfortunately for Garcia. It wasn't a bad free kick. Polly was never really troubling the keeper. It was never ever on target. Bit of a shame, really. I'm going to get Jimenez off for Pellegrini. Straight swap. We'll see if he can have any positive impact. And I'll probably also take Skretterberg off pretty shortly as well. Another chance for Hoffenheim. A chance for a third from this corner. Will they get one from it? It's been headed clear. I don't think it's going to be a chance to counter-attack. Brun Larsen hits it miles over the bar. Honestly, we've been very, very poor. Very poor. You can tell we're playing a better side than us because when they're having their chances, they are taking them. We are not. It is not good from us at all in this match. It really isn't. Adams to Kamara, Grosser. Samaseko now plays it. I thought, why did Ludwig not push up a bit more? He could have easily have got there. And Ndai, and he's completely done his man. Plays it in, Samaseko hits it, and Stefan Schultz actually does get a decent save at long last. Finally, we've seen him actually do something in this game. He will not be playing the next game off camera. I will be playing the other keeper, Rosic, because he had not played very well today. That's basically what I've been doing. As soon as one has a poor performance, I bring in the other. It's generally what I have been doing. Oh, they're playing Rosencroft. I didn't even notice. Has he been subbed on? He must have been. Didn't even realise he was on the pitch, but that is, of course, where he got sold to, was Hoffenheim, and he's playing today, which is at least nice to see him. Garcia now, come on, can we try and at least get a goal in this game? Ludwig, put a ball into the box. No, Zakowski, Garcia. Anything from it? Pellegrini. Come on, Garcia now. It's a good baller, actually. Franco in a lot of space. Come on, Franco puts it in. Pellegrini! How have we not got a goal in this game? I really don't understand. Right, Zakowski looks absolutely knackered. I'm going to probably sub him up as our final substitution of this game. But it looks like there's going to be another chance here, probably for Hoffenheim. And die here on this left-hand side. And great tackle from Ludwig. Really good challenge. Come on, can we counter-attack? If we score now, there is a chance of us getting back into this game. Great control by Pellegrini. Surely a Pellegrini goal. It's another save from bloody Bernleno. Right, final substitution. Zakowski off. I'm going to get Ramsey on. And can we maybe see anything positive in this game? Can we please try and get a goal? Unless we get this in counter-attack. Oh, good tackle from Luizio. Although he's very unlucky not to get the ball back. Adams with it instead. Torres clears it. It's a dreadful clearance. Honestly, it's so poor. So poor. Franco, good tackle though. Come on, can we get a goal, please? No, because our clearances are dreadful every single time. Ah, dearie me. I don't know why I'm getting so annoyed about this game. I didn't expect anything from it. Kamara has scored, get a third. It's entirely undeserved. They did not let me win this game 3-0. We have just been so wasteful in this match. We really have. Lennon's had a good game in net for Hoffenheim. He's got 7.6. Like, you look at the stats, it should be a draw all day long. We have just wasted our chances and our keeper's played like shit, whereas Hoffenheim have taken theirs and their keeper has played really well. Thrash me arms, far from pleased, not good enough. Awful performance to lose this game 3-0. Absolutely atrocious, but it's not the end of the world. In the league, we still sit in 7th, and we're still doing very well. Of course, we won that first game in the Europa League, so we sit second in that group. So things are looking very good over there. In terms of schedule and what we're going back for next episode, guys, I will play through the Freiburg game and Bratislava game, and we will then come back at the end of October for Schalke in the league. A really important game because Schalke are newly promoted. We need to be winning this game. And then also we can come back for some cup action. We haven't played a cup game on screen for quite some time. We've got Union Berlin in the second round, so we'll come back for both those games for Friday's episode. Overall though, guys, that brings this video here to a close. And I'll be honest, a win and a defeat, I was kind of expecting that. I didn't expect anything from Hoffenheim. 3-0 is very gutting because it was completely undeserved from their point of view. A 1-0 maybe, a draw, probably more so based on the stats, but we lost it. Oh well, it's not in the world. We've lost our unbeaten streak, but a really good win in the Europa League. A 4-0, absolutely smashing our opponents. Phenomenal football from us, and hopefully gives us a real good chance pushing on and getting out of that group stage. Of course, I'm going to play the Bratislava game off screen. They're very much the whipping boys of the groups. I think it's fine for us to play that off of camera. Hopefully we can win that. Of course, we'll find out by the time we get into next episode when we take a game on in the cup, which should be very good fun. But I hope today, though, guys, you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, drop a like down onto it, and of course, if you do want to keep up to date with any of my content, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.